What's up, music lovers? My name is Kev Rowe, and I'm a working singer-songwriter. Welcome back to this series, a tutorial series that I'm doing on Patreon. This one is about how to set up your rewards. This is something I get a question about on YouTube or on Facebook every once in a while. People wanting to know how they can set up their rewards for their patrons on Patreon. And usually they come from like a different niche of product or business, like they're an artist or they make little crafty things or they have a service or something unique and they're having a difficult time setting up their rewards. So I've developed this thing over time which I'm calling the scalability of rewards. Basically, the theory behind the scalability of rewards is that the more scalable your reward, the less you should be charging for it. So this is kind of a reflection of supply and demand and some basic business principles, but let me give you some hands-on examples. So reward number one, your first reward, which is $1. That should be a reward that is scalable almost infinitely. Like if you're online, you can get and use this reward. And for you, the content provider, almost giving it away for free. Like it doesn't cost you anything to make the reward. Here's a good example. Digital album. For a musician, you can give away a digital album for free almost to anyone. Well, that's another video for free, but you get my point. You don't have production costs, like you don't have to print the CDs, you don't have to print t-shirts. You know, that is a hugely scalable product, a digital album. For other people, it might be access to a group, a secret group, or some kind of special access privilege that you can give to almost anyone. Special access is the key to Patreon in these rewards. So let's go further down the reward chain. Next, let's say you get to a $5 or a $10 item. That can be something that costs you, the provider, a little money to make. So like t-shirts, and time is not scalable. Okay, back to the scalability of rewards. Basically, this comes down to supply and demand and time and resources. The more time it takes you and the more energy it takes you to give these people that specific reward, the more you should be charging for it. So this way, if it costs you very little time and money, give it away for $1. If it costs you hours and hours and hours of customized, very specific product and or service, charge a lot for it. If you've been building out an online course on how to do your thing, whether it be quilt making or baking or e-commerce or making money or yoga or healing or any of these niches in the online world, if you have a custom course for that, you need to charge a lot of money for it, unless you're trading it for exposure, which is a whole other video. But we're talking specifically about the rewards on Patreon, which I believe are the most important part of Patreon is giving value to your patrons. You're not just asking for money, it's an exchange like any other exchange in the business world, in the commerce world. Whether or not you're a musician, an artist, a YouTuber, it doesn't matter what your industry, you need to give value in these rewards. That's how you build relationships with your audience, with your customers, with the people you love, and that's how you have sustainability. You can do this year after year after year. Patreon is how we do it now, but Patreon could be gone tomorrow. Let's be truthful. And something else could replace it. But if you have a strong relationship with your patrons through delivering value in the rewards, then you can keep on doing what you love. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please subscribe to my channel here. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more on Patreon and how I function as a working musician. Thanks for watching this. See you in the next video.